Hi, I'm Tom Aikens. We are here at Tom's at the Langham Hotel in Jakarta. So I started cooking when I was very, very small, so around 5-6 years old, mainly to begin with my mother. She was a very good home cook, and where I lived in the countryside, she grew everything all year round, spring, summer, autumn, even winter. So she would prepare all the vegetables, grow them from seed. We also got interested in gardening as well. So by the age of, sort of 5 or 6, she took us into the garden, show how everything was growing, and then probably by the age of 7, we then started helping her in the kitchen cooking. So it developed from there, and then my father was in the wine business as well, and as a family we would go traveling with him to France and even to vineyards and go to some restaurants as well with him. So it's a combination of the two which kind of drove us into becoming chefs. So I was invited to come to Jakarta by the Langham Hotel, and then we opened Tom's here in 2020. So I first came across Thermomix long time ago, probably at least must be 15 years ago, and the great thing with Thermomix is it's very easy to use, very easy to clean. There aren't any sort of hazards or anything. It's robust. It's been dropped a few times and it still works. But the great thing is that it has a lot of multi-uses for a chef. Predominantly we use it for blending and for mixing, but it's great at handling heavy loads as well and big quantities, which makes it great for a restaurant. So we use the Thermomix in my kitchen at Muse in London and also here in the Langham Jakarta. But basically it saves a lot of hassle, it's very quick, and the great thing is with it, if you want to cook something or you want to prepare something, you put the timer on and you can walk away and leave it. So in a way it saves a chef's job as well, so it makes everything much more easier and consistent. So I've used a Thermomix with the steam function in making some yogurts. So once you've cultured the yogurt, you then need to put it at a sort of a very warm sort of temperature. So you put them in the steam basket over the steamer, and it just keeps it consistent. And again, you can walk away and have a glass of wine or whatever, and then come back. So it's great. I think the great thing with the Thermomix, it also comes with a database of thousands of recipes. So for those of you, who are not that great in the kitchen, the great thing as well is you can add everything in an order on these recipes, because it's absolutely perfect for recipes and it details them how to weigh them as well. So you can measure and weigh in the Thermomix as well. So it makes it very, very easy. For those of you who can't cook at all, you should be a great cook after using the Thermomix. There are always, people talk about trends in food and, what's happening next. I'm never one to really follow trends, because once you follow a trend, then they go out of fashion. But I think with a Thermomix, because it is so very adaptable all the time, it's always going to, I think, stay ahead of everything that comes along. And I haven't seen anything that's anywhere near it in the market in 15 years. So I think it's in a good place. One word that I would say to describe Thermomix is unique.